Because if it was up to him, y'all wouldn't have no money. It would be gone in one day. Hey guys, welcome back to my reacts. It is your host, Iman Muhammad here, back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Outer Banks Season 4, Part 1. Guys, it is officially here. Outer Banks is out. Well, at least Part 1, at least. And there's a lot to uncover in these first 5 episodes that I've watched of Outer Banks. It is definitely not what I expected, but it is what I expected. And my thoughts on the show. First off, let's talk about my boy JJ. I love JJ. He's awesome. He's not my character crush in the show. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Pope and I like Rafe. I like the Brainiac and I like the most iconic person on the show. But I love JJ. He comes in like a close third. But JJ in this season was not giving for me. Like, especially in the first episode, he was very irresponsible and very selfish with the money. He was just so antsy. And it was annoying because he never had money, so he was just doing whatever, and like he could not shut up. Like, I was like, put some tape over this boy's mouth because he should not be talking. Because if it was up to him, y'all wouldn't have no money. It would be gone in one day. I remember in season 1, they had some money, and he splurged the money on a freaking hot tub, some lights, and some inflatable like Hawaii balloons they use for parties. And he was in the jacuzzi and they was yelling at him until he stood up and you saw all the bruises. And I felt real bad for JJ because his dad had beat him up. But yeah, he's not good with money. Because tell me why, when they first get the money, Pope is like solidifying a plan, like how they gonna use the money, because they got $1 million out that chunk of money. That's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money for the 6 of them. So he said, we're gonna split this money in $200,000 a piece, and that seemed reasonable, right? Because it's 6 of them, so it's not like it's not fair. It's fair enough. And so he says, first what we're gonna do is buy JJ's house back because it's being auctioned off. The price starts at $180,000. That's not a lot of money. So Pope is like, let's say, so it's at 180, so we're just gonna add $1 to that, so 181,000. But JJ crazy, but when he hears this man saying something, and JJ just went for the jump and said, he just said well, I don't want to say 750, $775,000, and he said, I can't even beat that. I'm looking at this boy with my mouth dropped to the floor, because why? Why would you do that, JJ? Why? I did not understand why this man did that. What solidified him to be like, oh, that's such a smart idea. And that's when it was solidified that this boy was not good with his money. Because they got the house, everyone was pissed. Particularly Pope. But he was like, okay, we can't do nothing about it now. Now we gotta DIY this thing. They have to like DIY everything, and like, you know, they gotta DIY that the shack that they want to make, because Pope's idea was to create like a little bait shack, because it's a lake right by his house. So when people come fishing, they can get some baits, they can get some ice, all that kind of stuff, so they can, like, you know, fish. That's a great idea. They can get them a boat. They can start like a little surf shop section and make surfboards and stuff, because they like to do. They're very beachy kids, so it was a great idea, and they had the money for it. But JJ was very impatient, would listen to Pope, and blew the money. Not only that, there was this race happening, I think a little bit at the end of the episode, where JJ was racing, but it was a motorbike race, and JJ said he bet the money on himself because they didn't have a lot of money, because what happened was it was a rainstorm and the rain had blew out the fuse box, so they had to pay for the fuse box, so they had this much like of a nugget of gold left, and JJ took that gold and betted on himself twice. So he asked Sean B to ride in it so they could make sure he wins. And then when he was telling like no one can beat me, who pulls up? Rafe. Rafe is with Topper. And what happens? Rafe beats them. And Pope doesn't know that JJ betted that gold. So when Pope finds out, Pope is like giving it to JJ back at the house. And JJ is just making excuses. And it is annoying. Like, JJ, just come to your conclusions that you made a mistake and you did this. It is your fault. And one thing about Kiara this season, JJ was making some impulsive decisions, which made her very much annoyed, but she's a ride out for her man anyway. But what she did do when she found that out, she told him, she says, why are you acting like this is not your fault? Because it is his fault, because he shouldn't have spent that money. No one told him to do that. Like I said, I love JJ, but sometimes he makes impulsive decisions that has to... Sometimes his friends have to get him out of those decisions, and they just couldn't get him out of this decision this time. I don't think he realizes that his actions jeopardizes the people around him. And then a miracle happened where the Outer Banks journalist had wrote an article on them, and then they had that ceremony about how they found the gold, and this man comes up to them talking about how he has like a mission for them to go on, talking about Blackbeard's treasure, which is like pirates, and it's completely different from the El Dorado situation. Yeah, this man comes up to them talking about it, and they take the job 18 months later because they don't have no more money. At the end of episode 1, they meet with that guy and they go and they're headed to Goat Island, where he's talking about like Blackbeard's treasure and everything, and that he'll pay them $5,000. And JJ says, yeah, we'll take it, we'll do it, we'll find this amulet that you're looking for. So old man's son-in-law was like, yeah, I believe in you, JJ. I was looking at that man kind of weird, because he did look weird looking. But yeah, guys, that was like episode 1. There's a lot of stuff that also happened in episode 1 too. Like Rafe has a girlfriend, like that girl from Sophia from season 3. That's his girlfriend. Well, he told Topper, low-key, that was not his girlfriend. I think he said that in episode 2, he said, that's not my girlfriend, because Topper's ugly-ass girlfriend came up. And I'm not calling her ugly because she's ugly. She had an ugly personality. I didn't like it. Anyway, he told her, because he was also drinking, he said, yeah, that's not my girlfriend. But then he talked to Sophia, and she was like, yeah, I want you with me. I want a better life for us. Because the reason he called his girlfriend, because that's going to be his future wife. I was like, oh, Rafe, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, that's about it for my rant. Season 4 is good so far, and I can't wait for part 2, and I can't wait to watch the trailer for part 2 as well. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.